You're watching Last Minute Laura. Hey, don't forget to subscribe! Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Last Minute Laura. My name is Laura, and today I am going to show you how to make a really easy dog sweater. So this is the most basic design available for doggy clothes, doggy sweater, cat sweater. It's really the simplest project in terms of like a garment for your pet. So I began first by swatching my yarn. Today I am using some hand-dyed yarn that I made from Briggs & Little Regal yarn. I used their bleached white and I dyed it with some Concord grapes, and I used some black walnuts to get this sort of tan brown color. So I love this yarn, and I used it in a previous video. If you've seen, this yarn shows up in my leg warmers tutorial, so I'll link that down below so you can see how to make easy leg warmers, but that's not for today. Today, it's how to make a dog sweater. Okay, so I had an idea that I wanted to make a really easy dog sweater. People seem to like videos about dog sweaters, so I'm going to make another one. This one I think is going to be the easiest one yet. So I have my beautiful model here, Thunder. I drew him out in cartoon with some arrows for the measurements that we're going to need to make this sweater. So you can upsize it for your dog's size however you want to. But to begin, I'm going to just start taking some of Thunder's measurements. See? Can you hold this? Oh, thank you. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna have to measure from underneath the chin, hold right here, buddy, so just under their chin to where their legs start to move. So you'll see, it'll be easier to see when your dog's standing up. I'm just trying to show you on camera. Right where this bend is, that's where you can make the measurement. From the bottom of their chin right to where the bend in that upper arm is. So for Thunder, hi, hello. So for Thunder, that is 4 inches. So I'm just gonna fill that in. And then also I want to measure from the back of his head, like sort of a neck sort of zone, to the spot where their private parts begin. Basically, we're trying to not have any urine, if you've got a male dog, end up on the sweater. So for Thunder, that's gonna be about 8 inches. And then we're gonna also measure around their chest. So for that, I like to say that means from right behind their front paws, like the front limbs. And for Thunder, oh, you're so pretty. You're such a good boy. That's 13 inches. And now we're gonna measure around his waist. Thunder, can you stand up? And for Thunder, that's just under 12 inches around. 12. And the last measurement we're going to need, oh, I guess we need 2 more, sorry. The last measurement we need, one is around his neck, and that's gonna be so that we can make sure it's nice and cozy for him, and that's 9.5 inches for Thunder. And then the last one is gonna be from, can you lie down on your side for me? The last measurement is gonna be from the back of the elbow to the point just before their private parts. So for Thunder, that's gonna be just under 5 inches. So I'm gonna give it a 5 inches. Good boy, Thunder. Good job, Thunder. High five. Good boy. Oh. So let's get started. For a dog Thunder size, I'm gonna begin by chaining 35. I'm gonna single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and then I'm gonna single crochet all the way across. For row number 2, I'm going to single crochet across and chain 1 and turn at the end. I'm going to complete the exact same thing, single crochet across, chain 1 and turn, for rows 2 through 18. So that's all the rows between 2 and 18. It's just single crochet across in that 34 stitch rectangle. For row 19, single crochet into the first 19 stitches. Chain 1 and turn around. For rows 20 to 50, single crochet across and chain 1 and turn at the end. This is going to make pretty much a giant L shape out of your rectangle. When you finish your 50 rows, secure off your yarn and weave in your ends. Then attach your yarn again at that 19th stitch back in row 19. I like to attach my yarn by looping it over my hook and then chaining 1. That acts as a single crochet as well. After that, single crochet across the other end of the first bottom rectangle. At the end of that row, chain 1 and turn. For row 20 through 48, single crochet across. At row 48, secure off your yarn. The next step is blocking. So now that I'm done the actual crochet part, I'm going to soak the yarn, soak the fabric in wool wash and slightly warm water for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to squeeze out what I can with my hands. I'm not going to wring it out, I'm just going to squeeze it out, and then I'm going to block it for a couple of hours on my blocking mat. This isn't necessary, I just want it to be really pretty looking when we're sewing it together in the end, so that's what I'm going to do. And then when it's all dry, we will do the final assembly for the easiest dog sweater you've ever made. Also, just a side note, isn't this interesting how the color pooled here? Like, I want to be irritated that it doesn't look the same as the other side, but it'll be fun. It'll be like the area around Thunder's neck will be a little bit more jazzy. Okay, so it's the next day now. This has blocked overnight, so now it's nice and flat, no more curling. I weaved in the ends, and now we're going to put it together, basically. So I'm going to fold these rectangles over, then I'm going to get my yarn, then I'm going to slip stitch the first stitch on both pieces. I'm going to slip stitch it together, that tight, and now I'm going to just slip stitch all the way across. And on that last stitch, I'm going to start the second rectangle at the same time. So it's going to be one really big 3-layer slip stitch. There we go. Then we can just keep going, but now working on the second rectangle. Okay, and at the end there, I'm just going to do a chain 1, tighten it down, and then secure my yarn off. And this is actually the funny thing, it's done. That's it. I just have to weave in the end and then turn it inside out. It's the easiest dog sweater. Like, if you just need a basic garment because it's a little chilly outside, it's perfect. So let me just weave in that end, and then we'll bring Thunder back up here for a little bit of modeling. Come on. Thunder, come here, baby. Thunder, come on. Thunder. Look how handsome he looks in his new sweater. So you can see this is like the easiest little doggy sweater in the whole world. It's nice and fitted. It's not gonna get peed on because it fits him nice. There's lots of room for his leggies, so he's not going to be impeded. And then he's got this little turtleneck. You can see I want it to be nice and squishy. What do you think, buddy? You'll like that when we're at the farm, huh? To a high five, but that's okay. High five. There we go. Do you like your new sweater? Good boy. say thanks for watching?
Good boy.